Welcome back to Real Inner Harmony. Have you ever felt like your potential is slipping through your fingers? Like there's this vast, untapped energy inside you, but you're unsure how to channel it or even where to begin? If so, you're not alone. In this video, we're going to explore how to recognize and embrace your inner power, right here, right now. We'll talk about what power truly means, how to overcome self-doubt, and how small, intentional actions can create massive change. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll have a clearer vision of your true potential and the tools to step into a more empowered version of yourself. But before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe and tap the notification bell. Leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's make sure you stay inspired and never miss out on the powerful content we share. Now let's start by redefining what power means. Power isn't about dominance or control. It's not reserved for the lucky few who seem to have it all figured out. True power is quiet and steady. It's not about what you can show to others, but about what you can feel within yourself. Think of a single parent juggling two jobs while still finding time to support their child's dreams. That's resilience, a form of power that doesn't shout but stands tall in the face of challenges. Or consider an entrepreneur who, despite countless rejections, launches a product that transforms lives. This is the courage to start something new despite fear. True power is also seen in the artist who pours their soul into their craft, even when the world isn't watching, trusting that their journey has meaning and purpose. It's the resilience to keep moving forward after a setback, like a student who fails an exam but uses it as motivation to study harder and improve. It's the courage of someone leaving a stable job to pursue their passion, despite the uncertainty. And it's the wisdom to trust your own journey, like the traveler who takes the scenic, winding road instead of the straight highway, because they know it's where they'll find the experiences that truly enrich their soul. Power isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's as simple as showing up for yourself, even on the days when you feel like you have nothing left to give. True power is living authentically, finding strength in your values, and moving forward with quiet determination, no matter what life throws your way. You might be thinking, that sounds great, but I don't feel powerful. That's okay. Many of us don't, because we've been conditioned to believe that power is something external, something that comes from achievements, possessions, or the approval of others. But here's the reality. Your power isn't waiting in some far-off future. It's already within you, waiting to be discovered. Let's begin with self-awareness. One of the most transformative steps you can take is to pause and ask yourself, what do I truly want? This sounds simple, but it's not. Many people go through life chasing goals that aren't even theirs, dreams handed down by society, family, or friends. Imagine a young professional climbing the corporate ladder, only to realize one day that they're not fulfilled because their dream was never to sit in a corner office, but to open a small cafe where they could share their love of coffee and community. When was the last time you sat with yourself, away from the noise, and asked what you truly desire? Maybe you've been pursuing a degree in engineering because your family encouraged it, but deep down you've always wanted to explore your passion for art. Or perhaps you've stayed in a relationship that looks perfect on the outside, but feels hollow within, simply because you were afraid of what people would think if you walked away. Self-awareness is the foundation of power, because you can't embrace what you don't understand. Think about the athlete who realizes their real goal isn't just winning medals, but inspiring others to believe in themselves. Or the retiree who, after decades of a busy career, discovers their true joy in gardening and begins to teach others how to connect with nature. True self-awareness involves peeling back the layers of expectations, disappointments, and habits to uncover your authentic self. It's about daring to sit in silence, journal your deepest thoughts, or even have those tough conversations with yourself about what genuinely excites and fulfills you. Without this clarity, you might find yourself climbing a ladder that's leaning against the wrong wall, chasing someone else's dream instead of your own. But once you uncover your desires, the next challenge appears: doubt. It whispers, "Who do you think you are to dream that big?" It's the voice that reminds you of every failure, every flaw. Here's the truth. Doubt is normal. It's a companion to anyone striving for growth, but it doesn't have to control you. Imagine your doubt as a passenger in a car. You're in the driver's seat. Acknowledge it, but don't let it dictate the journey. To move forward, you need to act. And action doesn't have to be monumental. Start small. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that it requires giant leaps. But real transformation happens in the micro moments. Imagine someone who wants to run a marathon, but hasn't jogged a single mile in years. Their journey begins not with a 10-mile sprint, but with a single lap around the block. Or think of someone buried under debt. Financial freedom doesn't come overnight, but starts with setting aside just a few dollars each week. It's these seemingly tiny steps that set massive changes in motion. It's waking up 10 minutes earlier to plan your day, creating space for intention rather than chaos. It's saying no to commitments that drain your energy, like that extra social event you don't feel up to, so you can focus on rest or something more meaningful. It's having the courage to send an email to someone who could mentor you or signing up for a course that aligns with your dreams. These actions may seem insignificant, but they're not. They're seeds, and when you nurture them, watering them with consistency and care, they grow into something extraordinary. Speaking of seeds, let's talk about visualization. Have you ever noticed how vividly we imagine our failures? We replay worst-case scenarios in our minds like someone rehearsing lines for a play, feeling the anxiety as if the disaster has already unfolded. Picture this. You're preparing for a presentation, and instead of focusing on your preparation, your mind paints a scene where you stumble over your words and embarrass yourself. It's almost automatic, isn't it? But what if you use that same mental energy to imagine your successes? What if, instead of picturing failure, you visualized yourself standing confidently, delivering every word with ease, and hearing applause at the end? Imagine you're training for that marathon again. Close your eyes and see yourself crossing the finish line, feeling the sweat on your face and the pride swelling in your chest. Hear the cheers, see the smile of accomplishment on your face, and feel the medal around your neck. Visualization isn't just wishful thinking. It's a powerful tool backed by science. Studies show that athletes who visualize themselves performing well improve their outcomes because their brains treat these mental rehearsals as real practice. When you picture yourself succeeding, you train your brain to recognize opportunities, stay focused on your goals, and act with purpose. It's like programming your internal GPS. When you can see where you're going, every small action you take will lead you closer to that destination. Yet the road to empowerment isn't without obstacles. Challenges will come. They're part of the process. But instead of viewing them as barriers, consider them teachers. Each challenge you face offers a lesson, a chance to grow stronger and wiser. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Your struggles aren't there to break you. They're there to shape you into the person you're meant to become. As you navigate this journey, don't underestimate the power of gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's lacking, what you don't have, what's gone wrong. But gratitude shifts your perspective. It reminds you of the abundance already in your life. Even on your hardest days, there's something to be grateful for. A kind word, a moment of peace, or even the strength to keep going. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it rewires your brain to see possibilities instead of limitations. Another key to embracing your power is learning to let go of what no longer serves you. This includes toxic relationships, outdated beliefs, and even your own unrealistic expectations. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making space for something better. Imagine trying to carry a heavy bag on a long journey. The longer you hold on, the more exhausted you become. But when you release it, you feel lighter, freer, and more capable of moving forward. And let's not forget the importance of connection, not just with others, but with yourself. Take time to nurture your inner world. Spend time in silence, journal your thoughts, or immerse yourself in something that brings you joy. Connection with yourself is the foundation for connecting authentically with others. When you understand and honor your own needs, you show up in the world with clarity and confidence. At this point, you might wonder, what if I fail? Let's address that fear head on. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every successful person you admire has faced failure, and not just once. The difference is they didn't let it stop them. They learned from it, adjusted their course, and kept going. Failure isn't a sign of weakness, it's proof that you're trying, growing, and stepping outside your comfort zone. Finally, let's talk about trust. Trusting yourself, trusting the process, and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. This doesn't mean life will always be easy or that you'll get what you want exactly when you want it, but it does mean believing that you're equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Trusting yourself is the ultimate act of empowerment. So as we wrap up, here's my challenge to you. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment or until you feel ready. Take one small step and then another. Embrace the uncertainty, the imperfections, and the journey itself. Power isn't about reaching a destination. It's about how you choose to walk the path. You're capable of so much more than you realize. The life you've dreamed of isn't as far away as it seems. It begins with a decision to embrace your power today and every day. You've got this. Now go out there and make it happen. Now it's your turn. What will be the first thing you do to embrace your power? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Real Inner Harmony. Join our community as we continue to explore the path to peace, purpose, and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay calm, stay grounded.